my yogi friends. Let's begin today's practice in a comfortable seated position. You can sit on your hips or your knees, having your legs crossed in an easy pose. If you wish to take half lotus, you can do so, spreading the weight evenly between your left and right sit bone and relaxing your shoulder blades down, breathing and letting go any tension, any stress from your body, relaxing your face muscles, your neck, your jaw. Exhaling anything that doesn't serve you during the practice. Focusing on your practice. Focusing on the present moment. Focusing on the now. Observing your chest rise as you inhale, expanding your belly, dropping your chest down, emptying your belly as you exhale. Easy, natural breathing. Bring your palms together against your heart center and take a moment to set the intention for your today's practice. When you're ready, inhale, open your eyes and lift your arms up through the sides, reaching up towards the ceiling, sending your shoulder blades down, elongating the spine, and exhale, send your arms down. Inhale, lift through the heart and breathe, cultivating your Ujjayi breathing. Inhale up. Exhale down. Breathing through the nose, inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time, inhale up. Interlace the fingers at the top. Reaching the fingertips up, sending your shoulder blades down, inhale, and exhale, reach the torso to the right, sending your gaze up towards the ceiling. Elongating both sides of the torso, making sure your chest is not closed, the chest is open, your neck is long. Keep reaching, reaching, reaching. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, reach to the left. Inhale, rise up, and exhale, right. Inhale, back to center, exhale, left. Making sure your right sit bone is on the mat. Keep sending your right knee towards the floor. Inhale, rise up, and exhale, press the palms away from you. Rounding the spine and taking the chin towards the chest, stretching your back. Stretching the back of your neck, your upper back, middle back. Inhale, lift up. Squeeze your shoulder blades, keeping your shoulders away from your ears. And exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. And return back to neutral. Bringing your left palm on top of the right knee, right palm right behind you. Inhale, lift through the heart. And exhale, find a gentle twist. Make sure the twist is beginning in your low back, then middle back, then your upper back shoulders, and then the neck. Inhale and exhale, release, and find opposite direction. Inhale, lift through the heart, and twist to the left side. Shoulders away from your ears. Inhale and exhale, gently release. And let's fold forward. You can lower down to your elbows if you can. If you're not able to bring your elbows down, just walk your palms forward, lifting the base of the wrists up and stretch. Keep breathing. Trying to relax your hips, your lower back, your middle back, your shoulders, your neck. If you can lower your forehead down to the floor. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the nose. Nice and deep inhales and exhales. Inhale, lift your torso up, keeping your left forearm on the mat. Try to turn the chest to the right and reach your right fingertips up, up, up towards the ceiling. Keeping your spine long, your neck long, keeping your shoulder away from your ear. Inhale and exhale, gently release your right palm down, bring your torso back to neutral, and switch the cross of your legs, bringing the opposite shin on top if you're in half lotus. Keeping your palms on your knees, inhale, lift through the heart, and exhale, start rounding the spine, pull the navel in, stretching your upper back. Inhale and exhale, round. Exhaling forcefully. If you wish, you can do it as fast as you can. This exercise is called camel ride. It's gonna look like this. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, hold your breath up, hold. Exhale, release. Bring your right palm, bring your left palm on top of the right knee, right palm right behind you. Find your twist one more time. And now, if you wish, lift your right arm up and reach your torso to the left. Keeping your chest lifting towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale, release. And let's twist to the opposite direction. Right palm on top of the left knee. Inhale and exhale, twist. Inhale, lift your left arm up and reach the torso to the right. Keep lifting through the heart. Breathe. Inhale, rise back to neutral, and Let's fold forward one more time, walking your palms right in front of you. See if you can bring your elbows down and take the variation that works for you. Making sure you don't have any pain in your knees. You can lower down to your forehead. And breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, lift your torso up. Bring in your right forearm on the floor right in front of you. See if you can twist the chest to the left and reach your left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Keeping your spine long, neck long, shoulders away from your ears. Breathe. Inhale and exhale, gently release your left palm down to the floor. Let go of the feet. And bring yourself to a tabletop position. Your palms right under the shoulders, knees right under the hips. Couple of cats and cows. Pull the navel in. Start sending the tailbone up, arching the spine, lifting through the heart. And exhale. Round, press the floor away from you, tuck the chin towards the chest. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Return back to neutral, and now start moving the hips in a circular motion, pushing the hips to side, back, right, and forward. Big circles, warming up your hips, breathing. And as you move forward and back, your wrists are also warming up. You can change the direction. Breathe. Meeting in a neutral position. Bring the tops of the palms to the floor. Spreading the fingers, pressing the tips of the fingers into the mat. Now you have to be really careful, controlling your stretch. Slowly start pushing the hips back. If you need to bring your palms closer towards the knees, please do so. Trying to keep your spine long, shoulders away from your ears, so to avoid doing this. Elongate your neck. Breathe. Make sure you press the tips of the fingers into the mat. And breathe. Observe where you feel the stretch. Gently release. You can make a couple of big circles, moving your shoulders forward and back. And then change the direction. And now keep the palms on the mat, but rotate the fingertips towards the knees. And from here, keep pressing the palms, the tips of the fingers, the knuckles into the mat, and push the hips back. Try not to lift the base of the wrist from the mat. Keep it on the mat. So if you need to adjust the position of your knees, you can do so. Breathe. Keep pressing the base of the wrist into the mat. Inhale and exhale, gently release. And just interlace the fingers and move the palms in a circular motion. Change it into direction. And then shake. Let go any tension. And from here, return to your tabletop. Curl the toes and lift the knees off the mat, keeping your spine in a neutral position. Just lift the knees slightly off the mat. And now see if you can bring the knees together and then open them back. And let's pulse for 20. Keep your core engaged, shoulders right over the wrist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now sink the chest lower towards the thighs, press the floor away from you and start extending your legs, reaching the heels down, finding your first downward dog. You can walk your dog, bending the knees one at a time, keeping your palms engaged, pressing your whole palm into the mat. You can move the hips from side to side. And breathe. Lifting both heels up, sinking the chest lower, and exhale, reaching the heels down. Inhale, lifting the heels up, sinking the chest lower, and exhale, reaching the heels down. Now, if you can, bring the tops of your toes to the mat. And now sink the chest towards the mat, keeping your legs straightened, keeping your thighs engaged, feeling a nice stretch at the top of your feet. Reach the front of your ankles towards the mat. Inhale and exhale, slowly bring the sole of the feet towards the mat. Inhale and exhale. Try to make a little hop forward. Trying to make a little float. Inhale, exhale, forward. Inhale, bring the shoulders forward. Exhale, bring the feet in between the palms. Here you can bend the knees. Grab opposite elbows, relax here for a moment. Letting your head, your shoulders be heavy. You can move your shoulders from side to side. You can move your head from side to side, forward and back. When you're ready, let go of the hold on your palms. Keep your palms on the mat. Activate the core, root the feet into the mat, and start lifting through the heart, lifting the chest halfway up. When you're ready, reach your arms up, find a new chair. Push the heels into the mat, send the hips back, shoulders away from your ears. Breathe. Trying to get rid of the arch in your lower back. Inhale and exhale, fold forward, straightening your legs. Trying to keep your palms on the mat. If you cannot touch the mat, just have them on your ankles or your shins. Just observe how your hamstrings feel today. Breathe. Keeping a micro bend in your knees. When you're ready, keeping the palms on the mat, bending the knees. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up and reaching your arms up, finding your chair. If you feel that you are arching your spine too much, bring it to a neutral position. So you are not tucking too much or not arching too much. Your spine is in neutral, shoulders away from your ears. Breathe. Making sure the knees don't go over the toes. Inhale and exhale. Start extending your legs, reaching the palms towards the floor or the ankles. Letting your upper body be heavy. One more time, having your palms on the mat, bend the knees. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up, activate the core, reach the arms up, finding your chair. Breathe. Reaching the fingertips up towards the ceiling, energizing your arms. Inhale, slowly start extending your legs, and exhale, reaching your arms down. Finding your mountain pose. When you're ready, bring your palms together, bring your feet together, root your feet into the mat. Inhale, lift your arms up, lift through the heart, find your back bend if you wish. Exhale, fold forward, reaching the palms to the floor, bending the knees if you need to. Inhale, lifting the chest halfway up. And exhale, step, walk or jump back, your feet back into plank and lower down to your chaturanga or knees, chest and chin. Inhale, lifting your chest up, hips off the mat, toes on the mat. Upward facing dog. Exhale, use the core to lift the hips up, push the hips back, uncurl the toes, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Tucking the chin to the chest, gazing towards the navel. Press your whole palm into the mat. Inhale, lift your right leg up, keep your hips squared, push the right heel away from you. Sink the chest lower, feel a nice stretch on your left hamstring. Lift your right leg higher. Exhale, lower your right leg down. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Keeping your right heel on the mat if you can, sinking the chest lower, lifting your left leg higher, squaring the hips. Breathing. Inhale and exhale, release your left leg down to the floor. Inhale and exhale. Make a little hop forward. Inhale, bring the shoulders over the wrist, activate the core, a little hop forward. Shoulders over the wrist, a little hop forward. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up, reach the palms up, find your back bend. Exhale, release your arms down. Deep Ujjayi breathing. Inhale, lift your arms up, back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, walk or jump back plank, lowering down chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reach the heels down, activate the thighs, send the tailbone up. Inhale, lift your right leg up and open the hip. Bend the knee, point the toes behind you. Reach the knee up towards the ceiling. If you wish, lower your right foot down to the floor as closer to your left palm as you can, and now rotate the hips up, finding your back bend. Inhale and exhale, slowly rotate back, one-legged dog. Exhale, release your right leg down to the mat. Inhale, lift your left leg up, open the hip, bend the knee, point the toes behind you, reach the knee up, up, up towards the ceiling. Either stay here or descend your left foot down to the floor, rotating the hips up. Inhale and exhale. Slowly rotate back to one-legged dog. Exhale, release your left leg down to the mat. Inhale and exhale. Reach your shoulders over the wrists and find a little hop. Inhale and exhale. Little hop. Inhale and exhale. Little hop. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up. Reach your arms up. Find your back bend. Exhale, release your arms down. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, lift your arms up. Back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, jumping back to plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Deep Ujjayi breathing. Activate your thighs. Inhale, lift your right leg up, bend the knee and bring the knee to the chest, reaching your shoulders over the knee palms. Inhale, right leg up, exhale, knee to the chest. Inhale, right leg up, exhale, knee to the chest. Right leg up, exhale, knee to the chest. Right leg up, exhale, knee to chest. Right leg up, exhale, knee to the chest. Right leg up, exhale, knee to the chest. Last one, right leg up, exhale, knee to the chest. Hold. And now extend the knee, reaching the foot in between the palms. Dropping your back heel down and rise up for your warrior one. Bending the front knee, lifting through the heart, keeping your hips in a neutral position. Relax your shoulders. Energize your arms. Breathe. Inhale and exhale, release your arms down. Interlace the fingers right behind you. Inhale, lift through the heart and find your back bend, sliding your palms down your back thigh. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold, squeeze your shoulder blades, reach the palms forward, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, press through the front foot, rise up, extending your front knee, keeping your palms right behind you, grabbing opposite elbows or taking reverse prayer position and stepping your back foot slightly forward, heel to heel alignment. Square your hips, sending your right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale, lift through the heart. Exhale and start folding forward over your front thigh. Reach the heart forward and then lower down, reaching your belly towards the thigh. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. If you can, release the palms to the floor, rotate the fingertips towards the back foot and walk your palms back. See if you can sink the chest a little bit lower. Make sure your whole foot, front foot, is pressed into the mat. Keep a micro bend in your right knee. Breathe. Now see if you can step your back foot slightly forward. And now reach the palms back, trying to grab your back ankle. Keep squaring the hips. Breathe. Let go of the hold, walk your palms forward. Now bring the weight towards the right foot, lifting your left leg up, finding your standing split. Reaching your left foot up towards the ceiling. And exhale, slowly descend it down, finding your low lunge. Inhale, lift through the heart. And exhale, step your right foot back into plank, lower down chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Shoulders away from your ears, breathe. Reach the heels down, energize your quadriceps. Send the tailbone up. Deep Ujjayi breathing. Inhale, lift your left leg up, bend the knee, reach the knee towards the chest, shoulders over the wrists. Inhale up, exhale, knee to chest. Inhale up, exhale, knee to the chest. Inhale up, exhale, knee to the chest. Inhale up, exhale, squeeze the knee to the chest. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, knee to the chest. Inhale, higher. Exhale, knee to the chest. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, knee to the chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to chest. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to the chest. Hold. Squeeze the core. And now extend your leg, bringing the foot in between the palms. Drop your back heel down and rise up for your warrior one. Bending the front knee, hips are in neutral position. Lift through the heart, shoulders down. Breathe. Softening your face muscles. Inhale and exhale, release your arms down, interlacing the fingers. The opposite way, if you did cross them like this, change the cross of the fingers. Inhale, lift through the heart and slide your arms down your back thigh, finding your back bend. Exhale, fold forward, reaching the chest to the floor. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Squeezing your shoulder blades to reach the palms forward. Press through the front foot, rise up. Straightening your front leg, grabbing opposite elbows or reversed pair. Step your back foot slightly forward, heel to heel alignment. Rooting your feet into the mat, squaring the hips. Sending your right hip forward, left hip back. Inhale and exhale, leading with the heart. Start lowering down over your front thigh. Sending your gaze towards the big toe. Shoulders away from your ears. Keeping a micro bend in your front knee. Making sure you feel the stretch not at the back of the knee, but your hamstring. Inhale and exhale. Reach the fingertips to the floor. Point the fingers towards your back foot and walk your palms back. Keep squaring the hips. Now step your back foot slightly forward for you to be able to get a hold of your back ankle and keep your balance. Breathe. Inhale and exhale, let go of the hold. Walk your palms forward, bring the weight towards the left foot. Activate the core, lift your right leg up and reach the right toes up, up, up towards the ceiling. Getting deeper in your hamstring stretch on your left leg. And exhale, slowly descend your right leg down to the floor. Inhale, find your lunge and lift through the heart. And exhale, step your left foot back to plank. Lower down to your chaturanga or your knees, chest and chin. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, drop your knees down. Push the hips back, find your rest pose. Relax here. Slow down your breathing. Observe any sensations. Observe what's going on with your body. When you're ready, activate your whole palm, curl the toes, lift the hips up for your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up and step it to the front of the mat. Dropping your back heel down, rising up for your warrior two. Front knee is bent, back leg is straight, hips and chest open to the left. Send your gaze forward. Make sure your front knee doesn't go over the toes and it does not collapse inward. So use your inner thighs to align the knee over the heel. Keeping your back leg straight, press through the outer edge of your back foot into the mat. Shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, flip your front palm up. And exhale, reverse your warrior. Stretching the sides of the torso. Keeping your front knee bent. Inhale, extend your front leg. And exhale, reach, 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 reach forward. And lower down for your triangle. Send your gaze up. Inhale and exhale, send the gaze down, relax the neck, press through the front foot, rise up, bend the front knee, reverse your warrior. Inhale and exhale, bringing your forearm on top of your right thigh or the palm to the inner side of your right foot, finding your side angle stretch. Staking your left shoulder on top of the right, keeping your spine long, chest open, reaching your left fingertips up, sending your gaze up towards the top palm. Making sure the knee does not collapse. Press the shoulder into the knee, knee into the shoulder. Feel a nice stretch on your inner right thigh. When you're ready, press through the front foot, lift your torso up and find your bind. Sending your right arm under your right thigh, left palm right behind you, interlacing the fingers if you can. Inhale and exhale, let go of the bind, bringing both palms to the inner side of your right foot. Drop your back, knee down, finding your lizard. If this is enough, just stay here, align yourself, working your back knee away from you, lifting through the heart. If you wish, lower one elbow down and maybe the other one down to the floor, shoulders away from your ears. Try not to compress your back neck by sending your gaze like up towards the ceiling. Just keep your neck neutral. You can gaze between your palms. If you wish, you can play with rocking the hips from side to side. Now see if you can increase the angle of your knee. You can walk your front foot forward and back knee slightly back. And if your elbows were not touching the floor, see if they can get to the floor. If you were on the floor, maybe you can bring your chest down. So just see how you can deepen your pose. And then when you're ready, extend your arms and just bring your right knee to meet the left. Push the hips back for a second. You can move the hips from side to side and then curl the toes, lift the hips up for your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and step it to the front of the mat. Drop your back heel down, root your foot into the mat and lift up for your warrior two. Rotate your hips and chest to the right. Extend your arms, bend the front knee, send your gaze forward. Breathe, activate your core, your pelvic floor muscles. Inhale, flip your front palm up and exhale, reverse your warrior. Try to not to compress your right side, kind of elongate from both sides of the torso. Inhale, start lifting the torso up, extending your front leg, push the hips back, reach the torso forward, and then exhale, lower down for your triangle, sending your right fingertips up, staking your right shoulder on top of the left. Elongating both sides of the torso, breathing, expanding your ribs as you inhale, contracting as you exhale. Inhale and exhale. Send your gaze down, relax the neck, press through the front foot, rise up, bending the front knee and reverse your warrior one more time. Inhale. Bring your left forearm on top of your left thigh or left palm to the inner side of the left foot, pressing the shoulder into the knee, knee into the shoulder, lifting your right arm up and sending the palm forward. Sending your gaze towards the top palm, if you can. Breathe. Press through the outer edge of your back foot into the mat. When you're ready, press your front foot into the mat. Use the core to lift the torso up. And now bring your left arm under the left thigh. Send your right palm right behind you. Interlace the fingers and lift through the heart and send your gaze up. Make sure the knee does not collapse inward. Use your inner left thigh to align the knee over the heel. Breathe. Inhale and exhale, gently let go of the bind and bring both palms to the inner side of the left foot. Drop your back knee down and walk your left foot to the outer edge of the mat, preparing yourself for lizard. If this is enough, just stay here, stretching your hip flexor, your left glute. Breathe your psoas muscles. And maybe lower your elbows down to the floor, making sure front knee doesn't go over the toes. And now extend your arms and find a larger angle with your left knee. And now see how the pose changes. Maybe you can bring both elbows down to the floor. Maybe you can bring your chest down or just a little lower. Making sure you keep the whole foot on the mat. Breathe. And then when you're ready, slowly extend your arms and now bring your left knee to meet the right. Push the hips back for your child's pose. You can open the knees wider if you wish. From here, lift the torso up and use your core strength to jump into a squatting position, opening your feet wider, finding your Halasana. Bringing the palms together against your heart center, pressing the elbows, the triceps towards the inner legs, inner part of the knees. Lift through the heart. You can gently rock from side to side. And now, walk your left foot away from the right, extending the leg, keeping your foot on the mat. And now, just start bending one knee and then the other, extending the opposite leg. Just move from side to side, stretching your inner thighs. Breathe here. If you wish, you can keep your palms in your prayer position. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, and right. Transition into the left. And now just rotate the right toes towards the ceiling. Lift through the heart. Maybe you can find your bind around your left knee. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Let go of the bind and move the hips towards the right, bending the right knee and rotating the left toes up towards the ceiling. Find your balance first. Trying to keep your right heel on the mat. See if you can find your bind. Keep your left leg engaged, flexing the foot, sending your gaze up. Inhale and exhale. Let go of the bind. Transition to the left side one more time. And now see if you can lower the hips down to the floor, keeping your left knee bent. And now reach your right fingertips towards the right toes and reach your left arm up, keeping your chest lifting up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lift the torso up. Slowly transition towards the right side. Now see if you can descend the hips down to the floor, keeping your right heel on the mat, right knee is lifted. And then when you're ready, reach your left fingertips towards the toes or the ankle. And then lift your right arm up. Don't let the right knee collapse. Use the inner thighs to send the knee back. And find your twist, rotating the chest up towards the ceiling. Inhale, rise up. Use your palms to lift the hips up, keeping your legs wide. Preparing to wide-legged forward fold. Slightly pigeon toe the feet and walk your palms back. If your head is touching the floor, then move your feet slightly closer in. Keep your thighs engaged, rooting your feet into the mat. Sending the tailbone up towards the ceiling. Use your bicep strength to reach your torso in between the legs. Inhale, lift the torso, lift the chest halfway up. And as you exhale, try to transition to your headstand. So creating a triangle with the crown of the head and your palms. Bringing the head to the floor, finding the soft spot on your head. Use the core, lift the heels off the mat and try to balance. Energize your glutes, your core, your feet, and transition to your headstand. And then slowly release down and lower the knees down, finding your child's pose. Relaxing here for a moment, letting the blood settle down. Inhale, lift the head up, bringing your elbows down to the floor, working your torso slightly forward to transition to your frog. So opening your legs as wide as you can, having your knees at 90-degree angle, flexing your feet. If you have a non-slip mat, it may be preventing you from going wider. but at the same time, it may keep you safe. Breathe here. Keeping your pelvic floor muscles engaged. Now see if you can bring your soles of the foot together, especially the heels, and now sink your pelvic floor to the mat. You may need some cushioning under the knees to feel comfortable. And reaching the glutes towards the heels. Maybe you can lower your belly down to the floor. When you're ready, lift the torso up slowly. And now let's open our feet as wide as you can for your side split. So using your palms as your brakes, as your support, keeping your core engaged, pelvic floor muscles are engaged. Just walk your feet away, away, away. Controlling the stretch. And breathing. Descending the hips to the floor if you wish. And then slowly, in a controlled way, try not to rush, maybe helping yourself to move the legs together if they feel stuck. And then just bending the knees and move the knees slowly from side to side. Now from here, bring your knees in towards the chest, open your knees out, opening your feet like a book. Finding your butterfly, Skandasana. Lifting through the heart and keep reaching your knees towards the floor. Inhale, lift through the heart, and exhale, using your bicep strength to reach the chest towards the floor, reaching your belly button towards the feet. Activate your core to pull yourself closer and closer. Inhale, lift the chest up. And slowly open your legs wide for your Upavishta Konasana. Making sure you're still able to hold onto your big toes. So just do your check. And now you can do the variation with me, or you can just hold onto the toes, lift through the heart and fold forward, or you can work on your strength. Lift your arms up. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Energize your legs, energize your thighs, flex the feet, activate the core. You have to really activate your all inner core muscles, and slowly, in a controlled way, start folding forward. Try not to rush. And maybe you're not able to go all the way down, then wherever you are, just get a hold of your toes and stay here. If you're able to go all the way down, go all the way down. Breathe. And then when you're ready, let's try to use our core, our body strength to lift up. Use the core, lift your arms off the mat, and slowly, slowly start rising up. Keeping your legs engaged, feet are flexed. Reach your left fingertips towards the left foot. And now rotate the chest up towards the ceiling and reach your right fingertips towards the left toes. If you're not able to hold or grab the toes, it's fine. Just keep reaching your arm to the left, making sure you feel a nice stretch on the right side, keeping your chest open. Maybe you can use your belt. Making sure your right sit bone is still on the mat. Inhale, and now exhale. Rotate the chest towards the left thigh and lower down if you can. Inhale, lift the torso up, and exhale, return back to the center. Lift through the heart, reaching your right fingertips towards the left, towards the right toes. Inhale, lift your left arm up, and exhale. Reach your left palm towards the right toes. It's very challenging to rotate the chest up towards the ceiling. There's a lot of stretch going on in your lower back. Be careful. Sometimes I feel like my head is too heavy, so you can just put your palms under your ear and relax here more. Inhale and exhale, slowly rotate your chest towards the thigh and then lower down. Inhale, lift the torso up, and exhale, return to seated. Slowly start closing your legs. Bending the knees, squeeze the knees to the chest. And now drop the left knee down to the floor. And just hug the right leg, bringing the foot to the crease of your elbow, finding your hip stretch, right hip stretch. Breathe here. And now see if you can bring your left palm to the outside of your right foot. And now start bringing your right shoulder under your right thigh. Bringing your right palm to the floor. And from this position, just start extending your right leg, reaching your heel towards the ceiling and rotating the chest towards the left, sending your gaze up. And your left elbow will be going over your head. Finding your Compas Pose. Try to elongate the spine. Being careful with your left shoulder. Inhale and exhale slowly. Start bending the right knee and descending the foot to the mat. And now start hugging the left leg, bringing the left foot to the crease of your elbow, wrapping your left arm around the left thigh. Breathe. And then when you're ready, bring your right palm to the outer edge of your left foot. Bringing your left shoulder under your left thigh. Bringing your left palm to the floor. And now from here, start extending your left leg and rotating the chest towards the right, sending your right elbow to the back of the room. Breathe. And exhale, slowly start bending the left knee. And from here, bring your arms in between the knees and reach for your big toes. Activate the core and bring the weight in between your sit bones and your tailbone. Activate the core and lift through the heart. Slowly start extending your legs and maybe pulling your legs closer and closer towards the torso. Breathe. And exhale, slowly bend the knees. From here, just find your Navasana. Lift your feet off the mat. Lift your arms. If you can, extend your legs. Breathe. And exhale, slowly start rolling down one vertebra by vertebra at a time. Squeezing the knees towards the chest. Extending your legs up towards the ceiling. If you wish, just stay here and let the blood settle down from your legs. You can press the palms into the mat and send the feet behind you, finding your Halasana, plow pose. You can keep your knees together, bend the knees, reaching the knees to the crown of your head, feeling a deeper stretch on your neck. If you're ready for your shoulder stand, bend the elbows, press the palms towards your back, and use your core to lift the legs up towards the ceiling. Exhale, reach the legs down. Press the palms into the mat and slowly roll out one vertebra by vertebra at a time. Bringing the palms right onto the glutes, palms facing up or down, wherever you prefer for your fish pose. Point the toes, and as you inhale, start lifting from your belly up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lift your chest. Inhale, lift the neck, and exhale, drop your head down. If you wish to keep the crown of the head on the mat, you can do so. I don't feel comfortable because my ears, my shoulders tend to get stuck close to the ears. So I feel much better when my head is off the mat. Breathe, keep lifting through the heart. Stretch the front of the leg, stretch your chest, stretch your belly. Inhale, lift your head back to neutral. Remove your elbows to the side and lower your spine down. Release your palms. Reach the knees to the chest. And extend your legs, palms facing up. Finding your Shavasana, your rest pose. Bringing back your natural breathing. Relaxing every part, every cell of your body. Letting go any tension. Melting into the mat. Surrendering and letting go. You can stay in Shavasana for as long as you wish. If you're ready to finish the practice, bring your awareness back to your toes, your fingers. Bring the knees in towards the chest. And slowly roll to your right side, keeping your eyes closed. And slowly build your way up to a comfortable seated position. Take a moment to observe how you feel after the practice. Bring your palms together against your heart center and think about the intention that you set at the beginning of the practice. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. I hope you enjoy this sequence. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. Press the like button, share with your friends. Until we meet again, Namaste.